Laura Ribbons, and this is Mandy Finley, and we're your fitness connection. We've got some awesome things to do today, so let's get ready. We're gonna be using some water bottles for our weights. If you do have light weights, 1, 2, 3 pounds at home, you're welcome to use them, but we're gonna use water bottles. Mandy, do you have your water bottles? Okay. And you want to have an appropriate weight to, no, not those water bottles. You regular. Humor, laughter and humor is a must in today's world, isn't it? For longevity as well, that's more appropriate, perfect. Even though we're working on strength and we're working on balance and our cardiovascular fitness, laughter is a key component, so make sure you stick some of that in, thank you, some of that in every single day. Okay, we want to warm up a little bit, and the warm up is actually like your rehearsal to get where to sort of practice what you want to do. So feet hip distance apart, just make sure you have nothing by your feet. It could be a problem. And we're just gonna focus on that reaching up and squatting down. And if you've done some of the other exercise programs, you know this is a very common move that I choose to use, only because I'm getting my arms, my legs, the larger muscles in my body are in my legs and lower body. And I've got my abdominals pulling in. I can focus on lengthening, which always feels nice, especially in the chest and torso. And for the next few seconds, I just want you to listen to your body, feel what you're feeling, and make sure there's no aches or pains. Okay, no sharp pains at all. You're not gonna ever do any kind of exercises that hurt. There's ways to modify. You could just do little bends. Mandy, reach all the way up, and I'm just gonna modify with smaller. Maybe this is your range of motion. The most effective way to work your muscle is through a full range of motion. So pick your range of motion, and we'll start moving. And remember, movement is free. Okay, nice. What I want you to do now, just think of more of a sweeping motion. So now it's sweeping. We're using more of our arms. And sometimes this gives you a little bit better balance to be able to squat down a little bit. Turn your feet out a little bit so you can get down there. Back is straight. Here again, you might be only here, or maybe you're going through a full range of motion that looks similar to what we're doing now. Excellent. Beautiful. Okay, the next little warm-up for our upper body, as well as lower body, is to work with your spine. So bring your feet together. It's almost like, sort of like a rag doll. I just want you to go side to side. Let your arms move. Good. Now, if you are moving the upper body and you feel you need more stability or more balance, just separate your feet a little bit. Breathing. I want you to loosen up the upper back, the shoulders. Let those arms swing around. Once again, pain-free. Nice. 4 more. And 3, and 2, and 1. Wider stance, just lift those arms. They're gonna stop at the shoulder level. And if your thumb is up, that's a natural movement for that arm. You can have your knuckles aiming up, because we're gonna be doing what they call side lateral raise with our water bottles, or maybe perhaps at home you have your weights. You can have, as long as you're stopping at that shoulder, you can have your knuckles up, aiming up, okay? Otherwise, have that thumb up. It's a natural external rotation for the arms, and it's gonna make it more comfortable with those shoulders. Beautiful. Could you use your legs? Sure. Up and down, nice and easy. Keep moving. Whether you have your own little music playing or you're just finding the rhythm, you've got it. Lift up. Beautiful. So that's out to the side. Rehearsal in front. These are called front raises. Right, stopping at the shoulder. We all need our shoulders and our arms and our upper body to be nice and strong for our alignment, for balance and posture, but also to put things away on the shelf. You go shopping, you pick up items, you have to put them on the shelf, you have to pick up objects. I want you strong for your daily activities. Because as you know, we like taking care of ourselves and doing it for ourselves, and being independent. There's something about that great feeling of being independent, to be able to do it on your own. Beautiful. Good, Mandy, let's do 2 more. Nice. I just want you to do a bicep curl now. Bicep curl. Good. Palms nice and strong. Leave your hands open. You're going to have a water bottle in there or a small weight shortly. But right now, just getting those joints prepped so they know what to do. Nice. Give me 4 more. And 3. Beautiful. 2 more. Nice. Hold it here and just swing them open. Open. We're worrying about our rotators in the back of that shoulder. You may have heard people have difficulty with the rotator cuff. The shoulders, shoulder girdles, shoulder joint area is very intricate and extremely complicated. And it's amazing what can happen when you actually overstretch or pull one part of a muscle and how it affects the rest of your upper body if you're not doing your therapy or if you're not doing your exercises. Physical therapists are amazing. They can sort of look at what's happening in our body, give you, if you do have an injury, take care of it properly, have it looked at by a professional, and then you can exercise freely on your own, knowing your own limitation. Good, these are called rotators. Good, roll it out. Good, think about squeezing those shoulder blades together and back. Beautiful, give me 4 more of them. Yes, and 3. Remember, this is a rehearsal. 2. Nice, feet go together. Now, we're gonna turn so you can see what we're doing. We're gonna do tricep overhead. We pick up our hands or our weights, they're above our head. We're gonna bend the elbows and extend. Beautiful, the back of that arm, the tricep, is gonna tighten as you straighten those arms, relying on the rest of the body to keep your stability and be stable and secure. Mandy, once you take 1 step forward, go into a staggered stance. Good. This might help some of you with your backs. However, we do have shoulder issues. So if it bothers you to have your shoulders up, here's a modification. Kicking back here. My feet can either be together or in that staggered stance. I'm focusing on just extending the elbow. Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Yeah, we're gonna do 4 more, my lucky number. 2. And 3. 4. While we're here, weights on the shoulders, feet apart. Squat and military press or overhead press. Focus on something in front of you and push up. Good. Squat down and push up. Making sure you're sitting back rather than letting those knees come forward. If my knees went forward, it would look like this. My weight would be here. This puts a lot of stress on the knees. Sit back. Good. Breathing. 2 more. 1 more. Beautiful. Okay, let's roll those shoulders up. Nice. Now you just move your feet a little bit. Just step, touch. Nice. So what we're going to do when we pick up those weights or your water bottles, make sure they're nice and full. And sometimes, believe it or not, a water bottle can feel quite heavy. You may have 2 water bottles you've saved with your recycling, and maybe only fill it halfway with water. Your wrist will be holding onto the water bottle, so you want to keep your wrist in neutral alignment. This would not be neutral. This would not be neutral. Neutral means right in the middle, even though you're holding on to something. Good, shoulders. Okay, picking up weights. As you know from the other programs, always aim towards your weight or object that your load of, that you're picking up. Bend the knees, squat down, use your legs to stand up. Okay, beautiful. Let's put a little routine together for you. Find a nice comfortable stance for your feet, side to side. Lovely, good. Knees comfortable?
Very.
Excellent, beautiful. Now, I don't want you to worry about 2 things at once. Sometimes, depending on the time of day or time of night, it's difficult to focus on 2 things at once. So stabilize with the pelvis and the core and just get yourself nice and comfortable. We're gonna start with those lateral raises. Turn the end of that water bottle out, or your hands out. Let's do 8 of them. Let's go. It's 1, beautiful. And 2, pain-free. 3, good. 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Front raise, palms down. 1, 2. You can even press the ends of the water bottles together. 3, 4, breathing. 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Biceps, palms up. 1, good. Bring your feet together. 2, nice. 3, shoulders down. 4, nice. 5, and 6, and 7. Do you remember what came next? 8 are rotators. It's like your elbow's a door and you're swinging on the hinges. 1, good. Breathing. 2, and 3, 4. Do you have to keep your feet together? No, you can have them apart a little bit. Better balance. 6, and 7, and triceps. Mandy, why don't you do overhead and I'll do kickbacks. Okay, staggered stance for balance. Triceps are the back of the arm. I'm trying to focus my neck. I just look down straight towards the floor. I'm trying to extend those arms. Abs are in. Mandy, you're comfortable like that? Back of those arms. It's amazing how if you just do 8 and then 8 and then 8, how it adds up, isn't it? Nice. Okay, back in the middle. Bring them up to your shoulders. Nice. We're going to squat and overhead press. Squat and overhead press. Breathing. 3. Nice. 4. 5. 6. And 7. And 8. Nice. Move your feet. Okay. I think what we got to do next, we're going to challenge you a little bit. Do what you can. And let's see what it feels like. We're going to do 2 rounds in a row, non-stop, of those exercises. Always, always rest if you need to. When you start to feel what they call sort of a burning sensation in the shoulders or other parts of your body, maybe stop and get the blood flow to go through that area. Because it's a byproduct called lactic acid that sort of happens because you've been working anaerobically on that muscle. So here we go. Enough of the technical stuff, let's do stuff. Here we go. We'll do lateral raises first and then go to front raise. Okay, abdominals in. And if that back bothers you at all, Mandy, you feel free to stagger your stance. Okay, here we go. We know we have 8. Nice form. Form is everything. 2, breathing. Good. 3. 4, shoulders down. 5. Every time you go back and you do this again, you make it even more perfect. Nice. Front raises. Here. And 2. Nice. And 3. And 4, tuck that tailbone under a little bit. 5, good. 6, back is straight. 7, bicep curls. Now you can either have the palms up like Mandy, or I can do what we call hammer curl, where I'm keeping the top of my water bottle coming towards you. Nice, breathing. And we're gonna go up and do rotators. Bring them up, shoulders down. 8, 7, nice. 6, 5 elbows glued to your waist. Beautiful. Tricep kickbacks, Mandy, or overhead for you. 2. I'm gonna have my feet together this time because I think I can balance okay and really focus on my abs. 5, 6, 7. Okay, Mandy, now we're gonna do military press, overhead press. It's 8, nice. 7, 6. Palms can face me, or you can turn them the other way. It's fine. Breathing. Nice. Marching. Round 2. Now, if you can, keep marching and do the exercise. Let's do it. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now you're in alignment. This one works well when you're marching. Now go to the lateral. It's 8. Knuckles up or thumbs up. As long as you stop at those shoulders. Beautiful. So shoulders are down. Breathing. Go to those biceps. It's 8, 7, good. 6, 5, 4, 3. I hope you're moving with this. It'd be great if you could do it. Rotators. Get ready. Shoulders down. 8. Good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We got triceps, Mandy, coming up. Don't bother turning. Let's just do it. 1. I'll do kickbacks. You do overhead. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Now we can march and start with those laterals because now you know what you're doing. Last round. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. My shoulders are definitely warming up. 2, 1. In front. Front to raise. 8, 7. Palms down. Breathing. Nice. Yes? Bicep curls. Nice. My thumb can be leading, the end of my water bottle can be leading, or you can have palms up. Good, give me 5, 6, nice, 7, 8, rotators, 8, nice, 7, 6, 5, we only have triceps left, 4, 3, 2, I'll do kickbacks, overhead for you. I'm gonna have to stand still while I do these just to keep my balance. I'll turn sideways one more time so you can see. Elbow, I'm trying to get the water bottle against gravity. Beautiful. Nice, roll those shoulders out. Squat and push, last set of 8. Here we go. Squat. 7, 6, 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. I'm having a drink of water now.
Yeah.
Okay, have a sip of water and then we'll show you the next bit. You'll love it. Okay. Now, if you have a wall you can use, fantastic. Mandy and I aren't going to have a wall. Instead, we're going to use each other. And you might be working out with somebody at home, which will be great. This is like partner work. So I'm just going to move some of this out of the way. That way you can come a little closer to me. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to do a push-up. So the action is this action of pushing up. You don't have to be on the floor. That's very difficult to be pushing your own body weight up. Instead, we're going to use each other. Mandy, I'm going to be the wall. So I'm going to stand with my feet apart, nice and strong. You're going to be the one doing push-ups.
Okay.
Okay, let's put our hands here. Now just press against me a little bit so I know I have you. Okay, so if you're using partners, the person that's pretending to be the wall has to be nice and strong, abdominals tight, everything in the back side nice and tight. Okay, you can start when you're ready, Mandy. Good, and you bend, that's gonna open up your chest. Now contracting your chest or shortening those muscles. Good. And notice how her body's nice and straight. She has to use her abdominals, has to use her rear end, back of the legs, and shoulders. And if you're on a wall, Mandy, and there was no hole in the wall, you'd probably only come halfway. So let's see what that looks like. Right to there, perfect. And press back out. Very functional. Still, you're gonna get results from that. She doesn't have to go all the way down. Okay? There we go, beautiful. A little bit of press, nice. You're gonna do one more. Excellent, good. And if you have a partner, your partner's turn. So I'm now gonna put my feet together. Your feet, once you have your feet apart, I'm just gonna go to that wall and press myself back out. I wanna make sure I'm driving my shoulders down. Shh. Yep, here's my third one. Shh. Beautiful. Breathing. Shh. Beautiful. Thank you for being so strong doing this. It's great. And I'm gonna do one more. Yeah. Let's loosen up. You felt that in your chest?
Yes.
Feels great. Put your hands right behind your back and stretch. If you can't get those hands behind your back, you can also walk through a doorway and stretch. But I know most of you out there can get those fingertips together. Just get the blood flow going. Excellent. Now, let's still do the wall workout or partner workout. Okay, come a little closer to me. Excellent. We're going to work the outside of our legs. Okay? So I want you to balance. Okay, I'm going to hold you like this, or you can have your hand against the wall. Ready? Balance, Mandy. We're going to lift up our bodies and take the outer thigh out. Bring it down. Good. So I want to be far enough away from the wall where I can keep my body nice and straight. We often don't have mirrors where we're exercising, so think about how your body feels. I want that toe aiming straight ahead. Check. Is yours straight ahead? Yep. And I want you to think about the outside of that leg. It doesn't have to go very high, but there's 2 guys in there, actually 3 little family of your abductors, the muscles that take away from the midline. Gluteus medius and minimus, they help in there, part of the glutes. And I know for some of you ladies, you nice having nice backside with the indentation on the side. Whoa, and you also feel this on the one you're standing on, don't you?
I sure do.
Beautiful. Okay. Whew. Okay, now, if you have a wall, you can just turn around and go the other way and listen to me speak. But for demonstration purposes, we're gonna switch places. Great, back to the wall or partner work. Here we go, nice and tall. Good, and lift. Good, we're gonna turn that toe in a little bit. Think about being nice and tall. The leg you're standing on, slightly bent. Feel the instep of your foot, the inside of your shoe pressing down. If you can, close your eyes for a second. Just feel like you can balance, whoa, and then work that muscle at the same time. Opening up your eyes, focus on breathing, turning those toes in a little bit. And that's about it. Beautiful. Excellent. Okay, let's switch back over. Okay, lunges. Often when we work lunges, it's very difficult to keep your balance. If you have a wall, it helps. So here's my wall, so let's go sideways. And you can use a wall, or we'll use each other, okay? There. Now doesn't really matter what leg you start with, because as long as you're alternating. So Mandy, we're gonna do 8 of these. Are you ready? It doesn't matter what leg, because we've got our balance. So we're gonna step back and come up. Good, I want you to look up somewhere up near the ceiling, Mandy. Let's come up together though. Good, you ready for our third one? Look up a little bit so your energy is up, your chest is lifted. Nice. A lot of leg work. Quadriceps, those are your thighs. Hamstrings and glutes, it's the back of your leg. Back nice and straight. Beautiful, pain-free, key component. You're comfortable, right? Yep. I want everything to be comfortable but challenging. If you can make sort of that be your new motto, comfortable and challenging, fantastic. I can feel these now. Good, one more each leg. Nice, and release. Excellent, good. Let's just do some knee lifts. Breathing. You can get your heart rate up with those large muscle groups. So, nice little exercise session, working on strengthening with endurance, because we kept repeating the different exercises for our shoulders, triceps, biceps, and at the same time, worrying about the stability of the rest of our body. You have to give credit to all these other muscles that are keeping you nice and tight and stabilizing you while you're doing the exercise. Okay, remember that lunge, Mandy?
I do.
Let's just take one step back. And let's hold hands here, because you'll have a wall or a partner, or maybe nothing at all. I just want you to bend that back knee a little bit. Now tilt your hips, just get a nice stretch in there. This is not about your back, it's pushing that hip forward. Nice stretch for that hip flexor. Knees are fine.
Great. No
stress in the knees. I sort of always think as long as I can tap my toes, I've got some balance going on. Abdominals in. Think how great it'd be if you contracted your whole midsection every time you went to do anything, answer the phone, got up out of a chair. You would have some nice toned muscles without doing 150 sit-ups. So you need to depend on these guys. Pull them in, use them often. Good, let's change legs. There you go. Nice. First, own it, then tilt it. Beautiful. So we want to be your fitness connection. We want to make sure that you are keeping yourself moving. Movement is free. And loosen up those bodies every single day. Ooh. Nice. One arm straight up towards the ceiling, or if you're outside the sky. And I want you to lift and stretch. And notice how my hand is holding my leg for stability in my back. Ooh. And bring it down. This arm comes in front of you. Grab the wrist, bring it in to stretch out your chest. Maybe stretch out that shoulder, but watch out for your chest. You gotta put it across your chest. Great, other arm's gonna go up. Extend all through the side of your body, up and over. Nice. Stabilizing. Good, bring it back. Bring that arm across your chest. Grab the wrist, bring it in, drive that shoulder down. See if you can get a stretch in that shoulder. Loosened up. Thank you for enjoying our little workout today. Keep fit, and let's continue to be your fitness connection.